storytelling isn't just entertainment, it's instinct. Hey, Nina here from Just Peachy Studios Productions with more storytelling fun for you this week. So last week I told you about Olive the storyteller, who was a very awesome source of entertainment for us in elementary school. She was an oral storyteller, which meant that she did nothing except for talk and tell us stories. Today you may think of storytelling as purely entertainment, and today I would say that it mostly is, at least as far as creating content goes. But before there was social media, there was TV and movies, and then before TV and movies, there were books, and before books, there was oral tradition, just like what Olive the storyteller used to do. So what really is storytelling? I feel like that's a really deep question that not a lot of people are willing to get into, because on the surface, we're just entertaining each other. But historically speaking, it's a way for people to pass down history, information, lessons, morals, and a whole lot of other things than just entertainment. The entertainment value in the story, however, is what we generally focus on when we're talking about storytelling in a modern context. But from a human context, storytelling is actually super deep and very, very integral to how we interact with each other, our surroundings, the world, how we teach our children. In my opinion, storytelling is one of the most human things that there is. So from an ancient context, if we're talking about storytelling, it's really less about the entertainment value. That said, if you can find a way to make your storytelling entertaining, then the impact will come across a lot stronger and they'll remember it a little bit better. So this is yet another example of substance over spectacle. If you were sitting around a campfire and you did some fun tricks, well, people might remember the trick. They'll certainly be entertained. But what are they coming away with afterwards? If your best answer was, oh, that was cool, they're probably not going to remember it next week or later on. Unless it was like death-defying and totally incredible, then okay. But the core of human culture requires storytelling as a vehicle for passing on our knowledge. I mean, really, if you think about it, as you go along your social media feed and you come across 1,000 tutorial videos, it's really all the same thing I'm talking about. It's just that the vehicle is different. Today, it is more important to make your storytelling entertaining than it ever was in history. But that still doesn't mean you have to use a bunch of fancy tricks. Let me go back to Olive the storyteller for a minute, because she was a modern lady using ancient techniques. She told most of the stories pretty straight. She did make good use of facial expressions and some foundational performance rules, but my point is that you can still be an entertaining storyteller without a bunch of fancy cameras, lights, or anything like that. And you know what? There's no time like the present. I mean, look at me. I'm doing my daily walk and I'm just talking at you from a screen. If you stayed this far, then I was successful in entertaining you. Tell me about a boring story that you've heard told in an entertaining way. Drop it in a comment below.